Hello, everybody. The Pokemon World Championships are coming up in just a few weeks, and it's time to see what's all going on in the world of Pokemon. Let's get started. First off, a few short, quick notes for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The next ranked battle regulation has been released for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That will start in September and run until the end of the year. All Pokemon available amongst the base game and the two DLCs are going to be allowed in this regulation set. However, all legendary and paradox Pokemon have been banned. So this is a heavily restricted format, leaving us with the strongest Pokemon being pseudo-legendary Pokemon. So that's going to really shake up the VGC format, as usually things get less and less restricted as the game's lifespan goes on. But for the next couple months, starting in September, it's going to be heavily restricted. So that's going to be very interesting for Scarlet and Violet battlers moving forward. Now let's move on to Pokemon Go, where the World Championship event will start soon. The World Championship event for Pokemon Go will take place from August 16th to August 20th, and the two Pokemon that'll be featured the heaviest are the new World's Pikachu wearing this diving, snorkeling suit, and Mienfoo. There will be a timed research available during this event with various encounters and rewards. There will also be special avatar items available, like a new pose, new clothing, stuff like that. And then certain Pokemon will have special charged and fast moves like Lickitung, Chargebug, Mienfoo, Talonflame, Altaria, and Quagsire. So Pokemon that are heavily used in the Go Battle League at the World Championships, those Pokemon are going to be getting special moves. Here are some of the special Pokemon Go shirts that'll be going out thanks to the World Championships. There are two of them. The blue one here on the left is a venue exclusive item, so you can only get this one if you're actually at the World Championships in Honolulu. There's like a scavenger hunt in the building that you can go do, and you get a code for this if you complete it. And then the rest of us who aren't there get this white one. So basically the same shirt, just a different background color. Now let's move on to Pokemon TCG. The latest set, Shrouded Fable, is releasing worldwide today. For some of us, that'll be the 2nd, so tomorrow. These Elite Trainer boxes for Shrouded Fable, it has been confirmed from a few different vendors that there will be some delays with the Elite Trainer boxes due to some manufacturing issues. It could take up to 2 to 3 extra weeks for these trainer boxes to get to you. So if you ordered them early, they might not show up as quickly as you thought they would, but they will be coming. So don't worry, they're coming. They're just going to be late potentially. So you might need to go and find tins and other boxes. Booster boxes are going to be okay, stuff like that. So you will get. There are ways to get these cards. That's just not going to be through Elite Trainer boxes. Shrouded will be available in Pokemon Live tomorrow, I believe. Here are some of the cool cards to look for, just 3 of them. It's a smaller set, only 90 cards in this one. But here are 3 of the better cards from the set. Dusknoir has the Cursed Blast ability, which can be used to trade single prizes. Basically, you sacrifice Dusknoir, and then you get to put 13 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So basically a way to trade 1-to-1 with your opponent. Pheasantipity EX is a really great consistency card thanks to its ability Flip the Script. During your turn, if any of your Pokemon were knocked out, you get to draw 3 cards. So if someone gets a 1-up on you, or potentially, right, if you used like Cursed Blast, something like that, you can then draw cards. Cruel Arrow is not a bad attack either. Does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's 3 colorless energy, so not a terrible attack if you're in a pinch. And then Pecharunt EX, huge boost to the Poison Archetype deck. Subjugating Chains, once during your turn, you may switch one of your bench Darkness Pokemon, except for Pecharunt, with your active Pokemon. If you do, the new active Pokemon is now poisoned. And then its attack, Irritated Outburst. This attack does 60 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. So a really great finisher, doing 300 damage if your opponent has taken 5. So some pretty interesting cards in this set for sure. Now let's move on to the World Championships themselves, which are, like I said, are taking place in Honolulu, and they will be taking place in 2 weeks. There will be some live stream rewards for this World Championships, just like in the past. In Scarlet and Violet, there will be a code released for a Sylveon, which is modeled after a former World Champion Sylveon. In the TCG, you can get a Pecharunt EX code. You can get the cool art version of that in Pokemon Live. And then in Pokemon Go, there's a timed research centered around Sableye. That will go live if you're watching the stream. So if you're watching on Twitch, you'll be able to get those codes. Fantasy Team is back for this Pokemon World Championships as well. You can go to the Pokemon website and find the link for Pokemon Fantasy Team. I'll also include it in the description. Basically, in TCG and VGC, you pick Pokemon that you think are going to appear in the top 8 trainers at the Worlds. And based on how you pick, you get points. And the higher points you get, the more chances of you actually getting an award. Americans and Canadians who sign up early, really quickly as it goes live, get a discount code at the store, which is pretty neat. So lots of cool things we can get with Pokemon Fantasy, and it's just a fun thing to do, especially for those of us who aren't going to be there. Let's go over the stream schedule really quick. So if you are planning on watching, here's when you can. VGC is going to be on Twitch Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday will start at 12 and end around 10 o'clock. Both Friday and Saturday, and then on Sunday it is going to be a little bit later in the day, as it's kind of the wrap-up portion of the event. VGC and TGC are going to be around the same different times, 12 o'clock to 11 for TCG, and then 1 to 5. So it'll be the first event on Sunday will be the TCG, followed by the VGC at Worlds. The 2 other major games, Pokemon Go. Go will be available Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a little bit shorter of a time period, so you can watch that. And then Pokemon Unite, which is still part of the World Championships, is only on Friday and Saturday. You can watch that from 12 to 10 and then 12 to 11. At this World Championships, we are expecting a ZA announcement of some sort. Some sort of trailer, some sort of information about this brand new game. There's a few different things we could potentially see in this trailer if they do actually release one. We could learn what the starters are. My picks are Snivy, Torchic, and Piplup. Other people have put forth other options, but this is what I think is probably our best bet as the starters for the game. We could see maybe a new Mega Evolution, because Mega Evolution is coming back. We could see a new legendary or a new legendary form. Some people have predicted that Zygarde will get more forms, and it'll become kind of like your ride Pokemon in this game. That's a possibility, or there'll be a brand new legend, an A legend, that will be important in the game. So maybe we'll see that, or we'll see like a new regional variant of a Pokemon that has been added since Gen 6, making its debut in Kalos. So that's something to look forward to, probably on Sunday, seeing something for ZA being announced. On the anime side of things, there will probably be some sort of announcement about the anime as well at Pokemon Worlds. There will be probably something either to do with Pokemon Horizons, or maybe they will reveal a new animated project, series, or movie, something that they usually like to touch on at Worlds. What's the state of every part of Pokemon? So, you know, what's going on in the anime world. We might get an announcement about that as well. Finally, we could get something that we can't even possibly conceive. It's Pokemon Worlds. Who knows what they're going to do? Maybe they will give us something new and fun to talk about and speculate on. Who knows? Either way, thanks for watching, trainers. It's going to be a great couple of weeks leading up to and then during the World Championships. Lots of great battling, lots of great competition. And then, of course, we'll have some new World Championships or new World Champion to talk about afterwards. I hope you're excited for everything that's coming up, as I am, and we'll be seeing you soon, trainers.